Who would have thought that some of the world's greatest breakthroughs were actually happy accidents waiting to unfold? While archaeologists and scientists dedicate their lives to exploring the unknown, the most groundbreaking discoveries often emerge when no one expects them. From the remarkable find of an underwater shipwreck to the invention of Post-it notes, these are the moments where chance became history in the making. Prepare to be amazed by discoveries that changed the world, purely by accident. Number 20. The sweet accident, how the world's first artificial sweetener was discovered. Kicking off our list is a clumsy moment that turned into one of the most significant discoveries in the food industry, the first artificial sweetener. It was 1879 when Russian chemist Konstantin Fallberg, working under Dr. Ira Remsen at Johns Hopkins University, made a sweet mistake. After a long day in the lab, Fallberg forgot to wash his hands before dinner. To his surprise, everything he touched, from his bread to his cutlery, tasted unusually sweet. Curiosity piqued, Fallberg returned to the lab, determined to figure out the source of this strange sweetness. Through a series of taste tests on various compounds, not something we'd recommend today, he stumbled upon the answer: benzoic sulfonamide, better known as saccharin, the world's first artificial sweetener. But what started as a happy accident soon led to tension. Though Fallberg and Remsen initially published their findings together, Fallberg patented saccharin in both Germany and the United States, sidelining Remsen in the process. Feeling betrayed, Remsen was left out of the spotlight as saccharin's popularity soared. Despite the bitter end to their partnership, saccharin became a game-changer, especially during sugar shortages in World War I and World War II. Celebrated as a zero-calorie alternative to sugar, it became a go-to for diabetics and dieters alike. This sweet success, born from a simple mistake, changed the way the world consumed sugar forever. Number 19. The Lost City of Pompei, a forgotten world rediscovered by accident. In the late 16th century, an ancient city buried under volcanic ash for nearly 1,600 years lay in wait, undiscovered and forgotten. That is, until Italian architect Domenico Fontana stumbled upon Pompeii in 1592 while digging a canal. But instead of recognizing the significance of his discovery, Fontana chose to keep the ancient ruins hidden from the world. Fast forward nearly a century to 1689, when Francesco Piketty encountered a wall inscription bearing the title Town Councillor of Pompei. Surely, the name Pompei should have sparked curiosity. Yet, Piketty dismissed it, assuming it referred to some unknown individual, allowing the lost city to once again slip into obscurity. It wasn't until 1748 that Pompeii would finally be thrust back into the spotlight. Engineer Roque Joaquim de Alcubierre, while digging for a well, unearthed the ancient ruins once more. This time the world paid attention. Under the rule of King Charles III of Spain, serious excavations began, and what they found was astounding: a city perfectly preserved in time by layers of volcanic ash. By the 19th century, archaeologist Giuseppe Fiorelli revolutionized the excavation process by pouring plaster into the voids left by decomposed bodies. The result? Hauntingly detailed casts that captured the final moments of Pompeii's residents, frozen in time during the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius. These casts continue to offer a vivid and heartbreaking glimpse into the lives of people who once thrived in the vibrant city. Pompeii, rediscovered not once but 3 times by accident, stands as one of the most astonishing archaeological finds in history. Yet it wasn't the only monumental discovery that happened by chance. Stay tuned for more jaw-dropping moments in history. Number 18. The Titanic of the Mediterranean, a shipwreck discovery that changed history. In 1982, a routine dive off the coast of Kos, Turkey, led to an astonishing underwater discovery. Local sponge diver Mead, going about his usual rounds, stumbled upon something extraordinary, a shipwreck unlike anything the world had ever seen. Completely by chance, he had uncovered what would soon be called the Titanic of the Mediterranean, a wreck that would captivate archaeologists for decades. However, there was a catch. The location of the shipwreck presented a diver's worst nightmare. Treacherous underwater terrain made it incredibly difficult to explore. Experts estimated that fully excavating the site would require over 22,400 dives. But the Institute of Nautical Archaeology was undeterred. They embarked on an epic mission that spanned 11 seasons of painstaking exploration to unlock the secrets of the Uluburun shipwreck. What they uncovered was nothing short of breathtaking. The ship, estimated to have been carrying over 20 tons of cargo, was a treasure trove of history. Among the wreckage were copper and tin ingots, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. The ship's cargo included exotic treasures from at least 7 different cultures: Minoan, Greek, Cypriot, Egyptian, Canaanite, Assyrian, and Nubian. It was as if an ancient floating museum had been lost at sea. Among the remarkable finds were elephant tusks, hippopotamus teeth, and tortoise shells, items that hinted at the vast trade networks of the ancient world. But the crown jewel of the discovery was a gold scarab engraved with the royal cartouche of Queen Nefertiti, the legendary wife of Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten. This single artifact connected the wreck to one of the most iconic figures of ancient Egypt, elevating the significance of the find even further. Just as a chance discovery revealed the wonders of the Uluburun shipwreck, history reminds us that some of the greatest breakthroughs happen when we least expect them. Number 17, the accidental discovery that changed medicine. X-rays. In 1895, German physicist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen was experimenting with cathode ray tubes at the University of Würzburg, expecting little more than the usual scientific observations. However, something remarkable happened that would forever change the field of medicine. As Röntgen adjusted his equipment, he noticed something strange. A fluorescent screen coated with barium platinocyanide was glowing a bright green. This was puzzling because the cathode tube was tightly sealed in black cardboard, blocking any light from escaping. What could possibly be causing the screen to glow? Röntgen's curiosity ignited. After further investigation, he realized that invisible rays were slipping through the cardboard, causing the screen to light up. These rays were so unique that they didn't even need to be visible to produce an effect. Röntgen dubbed them X-rays. Eager to learn more, he tested his newfound rays on various materials and discovered that X-rays could pass through soft tissues like human flesh, but were blocked by denser materials such as bones and metal. To test this phenomenon, he captured one of the first ever X-ray images, his wife's hand. The result was stunning. Her bones and wedding ring appeared clearly, as though he had performed an inside-out magic trick. News of this incredible breakthrough spread like wildfire. By 1896, just a year later, doctors worldwide were using X-rays to look inside the human body without the need for surgery, a revolutionary advancement in medicine. What started as a curious accident in a dimly lit lab became one of the most significant medical tools of the modern era. Like many great discoveries, X-rays were the result of curiosity, persistence, and a dash of luck. A happy accident that transformed our understanding of the human body and forever changed healthcare. Number 16. The Unbreakable Innovation. How laminated safety glass was born. Ever dropped a glass flask and wished it wouldn't shatter into a million dangerous shards? French chemist Edouard Benedictus didn't just wish for it. He accidentally discovered the solution. In 1903, while working in his lab, Benedictus dropped a flask that had been coated with a plastic cellulose nitrate solution. Instead of exploding into pieces, the flask remained mostly intact, held together by a thin layer of plastic film. This serendipitous moment sparked an idea. What if glass could be made to hold itself together, even when broken? Benedictus quickly went to work, sandwiching a layer of plastic between 2 sheets of glass, creating what would become known as laminated safety glass. He named it triplex glass and patented it in 1909. At first, triplex glass was considered a niche product, but its true value became apparent during World War I when it was used in gas mask eyepieces. The real breakthrough came in the 1920s when car manufacturers began using laminated safety glass for windshields, revolutionizing automotive safety. Today, laminated safety glass is everywhere, from car windows to skyscrapers, providing not only protection from shattering, but also added benefits like ultraviolet radiation filtering. Thanks to a happy accident in Benedictus's lab, the world gained a vital safety innovation that has saved countless lives and continues to protect us every day. Next, number 15. The accidental cure. How penicillin revolutionized medicine. In 1928, A Scottish scientist named Sir Alexander Fleming made a mistake that would change the course of medical history. After leaving a petri dish uncovered before taking a 2-week vacation, Fleming returned to his lab at St. Mary's Hospital in London to find something astonishing. His dish was covered in a strange blue mold, and even more remarkable, the surrounding colonies of Staphylococcus bacteria had vanished. That blue mold, later identified as Penicillium notatum, would go on to become the basis for one of the most revolutionary medical discoveries of all time, penicillin. Despite this groundbreaking find, the medical world initially overlooked Fleming's work. It wasn't until the late 1930s that 2 Oxford University researchers, Howard Florey and Sir Ernst Boris Chain, revived Fleming's forgotten research. Their efforts led to the mass production of penicillin, which they successfully tested on both mice and humans. This miracle drug proved to be incredibly effective at treating bacterial infections, transforming the way medicine approached infectious diseases. Fast forward to today, and penicillin remains one of the most widely used and life-saving antibiotics, proving that sometimes the greatest medical breakthroughs come from the most unexpected of accidents. Number 14. The accidental invention that revolutionized cooking, the microwave oven. In 1945, engineer Percy Spencer was working with magnetrons, tubes that emit microwave radiation for radar systems, when an unexpected discovery changed the way we cook forever. While experimenting, Spencer noticed that a peanut cluster candy bar in his pocket had melted. Intrigued, he wondered if microwave radiation could do more than just power radar systems. It might be able to heat food. Driven by curiosity, Spencer began testing microwaves on various foods. To his surprise, popcorn popped almost instantly, and an egg exploded from rapid heating. Realizing the potential of his discovery, Spencer built a metal box to contain the microwave energy and test its ability to cook food more effectively. The result? The first microwave oven was born. Raytheon, the company Spencer worked for, quickly recognized the invention's potential. In 1947, they introduced the Radarange, the world's first commercial microwave oven. While initially large and expensive, the technology got a major upgrade in the 1960s with the introduction of the compact countertop microwave, making it both affordable and practical for home use. Thanks to Spencer's accidental discovery, the microwave has become a household staple, revolutionizing how we prepare food and forever altering kitchens worldwide. What began as an unexpected melted candy bar led to a multi-billion-dollar industry that saves time and effort in homes across the globe. Number 13. The Sticky Fluke that changed offices forever. The story of Post-it notes. If you've ever jotted down a reminder or stuck a note on your fridge, you've experienced the result of a serendipitous discovery. The now ubiquitous Post-it note was born out of an accidental mix-up in the late 1960s at Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing, now 3M, thanks to the work of Dr. Spencer Silver. Silver was trying to create a super strong adhesive for aircraft, but instead he concocted something much weaker, an adhesive that stuck lightly to surfaces but could be easily peeled off without leaving a residue. At first glance, this adhesive seemed like a failure for the high-strength needs of aerospace. However, Silver didn't give up. He persistently promoted his quirky adhesive, convinced it had potential. Enter Art Fry, a fellow scientist at 3M and a choir singer who faced an irritating problem. His bookmarks kept falling out of his hymnal. Remembering Silver's weak adhesive, Fry had a light bulb moment. The adhesive would be perfect for creating reusable sticky bookmarks. Fry and Silver teamed up, experimenting with yellow scrap paper from a nearby lab. What they created would eventually become the iconic Post-it note. Launched initially in 1977 under the name Press and Peel, the product didn't catch on right away. But by 1979, after a rebrand to Post-it notes and a massive sampling campaign, the product took off. Over 90% of recipients loved them, and a stationery revolution was born. What began as an accidental adhesive in a lab turned into a global office staple, proving that sometimes the most transformative discoveries are the ones you least expect. Number 12. The astonishing discovery of a new beetle species. A scientific stroll to remember. In March 2024, what started as an ordinary morning walk turned into a groundbreaking discovery for James Tweed. a Doctor of Philosophy candidate at the University of Queensland. While exploring Lamington National Park on the Gold Coast, Tweed noticed what appeared to be a simple smudge of bird droppings on a lamandra leaf. While most people would pass by without a second glance, Tweed's trained scientific instincts urged him to take a closer look, and that decision would soon make headlines. To his amazement, the bird droppings were actually a camouflaged, fluffy, white-haired beetle. Measuring just 9.7 millimeters, this tiny beetle boasted vibrant red and black markings concealed beneath its long white hairs, making it look like a smudge of bird poop at first glance. Tweed's curiosity sparked a flurry of research. After consulting with experts at the Australian National Insect Collection and conducting thorough investigations, Tweed confirmed this wasn't just a new species, it was an entirely new genus. The newly discovered beetle was named X. castra alba polosa. This remarkable beetle, with its unexpected discovery and unique appearance, has since captivated the attention of entomologists and nature enthusiasts worldwide. Tweed's keen observation on that fateful walk reminds us that even in the most ordinary moments, extraordinary discoveries await those who know where to look. Number 1. Mysterious discovery, the unseen alien. While grappling with a flat tire on a remote, sun-scorched road, a lone traveler stumbled upon an extraordinary find that would soon capture the world's imagination. Amidst the barren landscape, they discovered a body of an enigmatic creature, something that defied conventional explanation. With a mix of wonder and skepticism, the traveler snapped a photo of the peculiar discovery and hurried to the nearest town. The photograph quickly ignited a frenzy among the locals, who were astonished by the creature's striking resemblance to the gray aliens often depicted in popular culture. The town buzzed with excitement and speculation about extraterrestrial life. Just as the buzz reached its peak, an unexpected turn of events unfolded. Uniformed individuals appeared seemingly out of nowhere, meticulously loaded the creature onto a stretcher, and whisked it away. The sudden and mysterious intervention only fueled further speculation and intrigue, leaving everyone to wonder what secrets the creature held. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to sharing more intriguing stories with you in the next episode.